Ever since the early days of the Syrian war, Turkey has led calls for a safe zone to be established for the hundreds of thousands of people fleeing the violence in the country. It's an idea that's never quite taken root, with the US in particular sceptical that it would be effective. But with a new president in the White House, the idea is again being mooted. Speaking in Bahrain, the Turkish president has renewed the call for a safe zone, which he says also needs to be backed by a no-fly zone.
There is no place for terrorist groups and murderers with bloody hands in Syria and the future of the region, and there never will be. Look, we've been saying this from day one. In regards to the situation in Syria, we have put forth a humanitarian, conscience-pertaining, democratic attitude. And in context of the situation of the humanitarian crisis in Syria, we have always taken the necessary steps. From the very start, I have been mentioning those steps, one being the formation of a safe zone. But a terror-free safe zone is what I'm talking about. This zone needs to be a no-fly zone. We've already told the coalition forces with the US in the lead, but they distanced themselves. This has to happen. If this does not happen, then it is impossible to call the zone a safe zone.
Well, Hasan Abdullah is following the visit from Bahrain's capital, Manama.
During his meetings with the Bahraini leadership, President Erdogan has been discussing regional security and stability with a particular focus on Syria. He said that it's pertinent that a 5,000 square kilometer safe zone that also serves as a no-fly zone is established, and that would help with the resettlement of those Syrians who are in a crisis. He said that Turkey has been instrumental in clearing various parts of Syria of the terrorist threat coming from Daesh. He mentioned Jarablus, he mentioned Al-Rai, he mentioned Dabiq. He said that Turkey is currently in the process of clearing up Al-Bab, and after that Turkey will be advancing towards Raqqa, depending on the agreement that is reached with the coalition partners. He criticized the Bashar al-Assad regime. He said that it's responsible for what he called butchering his people, and he stressed on the need for the GCC countries and other Muslim countries to form a more united stand and intervene against any oppression. Now, he spoke about Syria. He also spoke about Iraq as well as Libya. On the economic front, they have been discussing ways to increase bilateral trade. 4 MOUs have been signed. One of the MOUs is related to visa-free travel between for citizens of Turkey and Bahrain. 2 of them relate to the education sector, and the 4th MOU is about cooperation in defense production.